Have you ever wondered if there are rules to life, a guideline to navigate the unpredictable waters of existence? Today we'll be delving into a topic that has intrigued and inspired many: the 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. Now you might ask, why these rules? Well, they serve as a compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of life, helping us make sense of the world, and revealing the path to a fulfilling existence. These rules aren't just about making life easier. They're about understanding the human condition, embracing our strengths and weaknesses, and learning how to live with purpose and authenticity. They are about taking responsibility for our lives, understanding the power of truth, and the importance of compassion. They have the potential to transform our perspective, to shift our focus from the chaos outside to the power within. So let's dive in and explore these 12 rules. Rule 1. Stand straight with your shoulders back. It's not just about posture, it's about exuding confidence. When we stand tall, we're not only physically reaching new heights, we're also elevating our self-perception. Imagine this. You're walking into a room, shoulders back, head held high. You're not just entering a space, you're making a statement. You're saying, "I'm here, I'm confident, and I'm ready to engage." Your posture is a silent language, communicating your confidence even before you speak. It influences how others perceive you, and more importantly, how you perceive yourself. Confidence isn't simply a feeling, it's a physical manifestation. It's a dance between body and mind. So stand straight, shoulders back. Own your space. Radiate your confidence. Because when you do, you're not just standing, you're standing out. Remember, the way you carry yourself speaks volumes before you even utter a word. Moving on to Rule 2, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Let's delve into this concept. It's about acknowledging that you're worthy of care and respect, just like any other person. It's about acknowledging that your physical and mental health are paramount. Imagine you're responsible for someone else's well-being. You probably make sure they eat well, get enough rest, and have time to relax, right? Now apply the same dedication to yourself. It's not just about surviving, but thriving. It's about maintaining a healthy body and a sound mind. It's about understanding that self-care isn't selfish, but necessary. When you start treating yourself like someone you're responsible for helping, you'll realize that you're worthy of the same care, love, and respect you give to others. You'll understand that you don't just exist to fulfill obligations, but to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. In essence, be your own best friend. Own best. Rule 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Now, let's take a moment to think about this. Our social connections, the people we surround ourselves with, have an immense influence on our lives. They shape our thoughts, our outlook, and our decisions. They can either lift us up or pull us down. If you have friends who lift you higher, who want the best for you, who encourage you to grow and prosper, then you're indeed fortunate. These are the people who believe in your potential, who inspire you to be your best self, who celebrate your victories and stand by you in times of defeat. On the other hand, if you are surrounded by those who belittle your ambitions, who are envious of your success, who pull you down to their level, then it's time for some serious introspection. It's time to evaluate your social circle and make tough but necessary decisions. Because at the end of the day, the quality of your life is greatly determined by the company you keep. Remember, your tribe affects your vibe. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. This rule speaks to the core of personal growth. It's easy to look at others and feel a pang of envy or a wave of self-doubt, but remember, their journey is not yours. Your path is unique, filled with its own triumphs and tribulations. Instead of focusing on others' accomplishments, concentrate on your own. Ask yourself, am I better today than I was yesterday? This could mean anything from mastering a new skill to overcoming a fear, or even just taking a moment to breathe. Keep in mind, growth is not always linear. There will be days when you feel like you've taken 2 steps back. Don't let these moments discourage you. They are merely part of the journey. Your only competition should be the person you were yesterday. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. As we delve into this rule, we're not saying you should become a tyrant. Instead, This rule underscores the importance of setting boundaries for your children. Imagine a world where children have no boundaries. It would be chaotic, wouldn't it? Children without boundaries become adults without respect for rules or understanding of consequences. As parents, it's vital to instill discipline and respect in our children. Think about it. If you let your child exhibit behavior that makes you dislike them, how do you expect the rest of the world to react? Remember, we're shaping future adults, not just raising kids. It's not about being disliked. It's about teaching your child to function in the world, to understand that actions have consequences. By setting boundaries, you're teaching them respect, discipline, and how to navigate the world successfully. Remember, children learn from what they see, not just what they hear. Rule 6, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This rule is all about taking responsibility for our own lives before we pass judgment on the world around us. It's about acknowledging that we too are part of the world's problems and challenges. Are you quick to blame society, the government, or your boss for your troubles? Take a step back and consider. Have you done everything you can to improve your own situation? Have you taken the time to understand your shortcomings, to work on your weaknesses, to build on your strengths? Setting your house in order isn't just about tidying up your physical space. It's about setting your life in order, aligning your actions with your values and striving for personal growth. Remember, change begins at home. So before you cast the first stone, take a good, hard look at yourself. Make sure your home is in order before pointing fingers. Rule 7, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. This rule invites us to consider the importance of long-term goals and meaningful tasks over the allure of instant gratification. It's easy to get swept away by the rush of immediate rewards, but often this leaves us empty and unfulfilled in the long run. In the grand scheme of life, what truly matters are the things that bring us profound satisfaction and purpose. These are often the tasks that require time, effort, and resilience. But the reward? A richer, more fulfilling life that resonates with our deepest values. Pursuing what is meaningful cultivates a sense of purpose and shapes our character. It encourages us to grow beyond our comfort zones, to learn and to evolve. It's not always the easiest path, but it is the one that leads to true fulfillment and contentment. Remember, the path of least resistance rarely leads to a meaningful destination. Rule 8, tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Honesty, it's more than just a virtue, it's a guiding principle. It's the cornerstone of trust in all our relationships, be it personal or professional. But it's more than that. It's about being honest with yourself, acknowledging your shortcomings, your strengths, your dreams, and your fears. Because when we lie, we create a false reality. We distort our perception of who we are and what we can become. We limit our potential and stunt our growth. And when the truth inevitably comes out, as it always does, the fallout can be devastating. Now, telling the truth doesn't mean being brutally honest or tactless. It's about being genuine, authentic, and considerate. It's about having integrity and taking responsibility for our actions. So, let's strive for honesty in all we do. Let's be brave enough to face the truth, however hard it may be, because in the end, honesty is indeed the best policy. Rule 9, assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Why is this important? Well, for starters, it encourages open-mindedness. We're all unique, with different experiences and knowledge. So when we converse with others, we should listen with the intention to learn, not merely to respond. Now, this doesn't mean that we must agree with everything we hear, but rather than dismissing differing perspectives outright, we should strive to understand them. Think about it. The person you're talking to has lived an entirely different life than you have. They've had experiences you haven't, learned lessons you might not have come across. So, when you engage in a conversation, see it as an opportunity to expand your understanding of the world. You might learn something new, something that could change your perspective or even your life. Remember, everyone you meet knows something you don't. Rule 10. Be precise in your speech. It's a simple concept, yet it's one of the most powerful tools we have for effective communication. In every interaction, the words we use carry weight. They shape our thoughts, influence our feelings, and guide our actions. When we're precise in our speech, we convey our ideas clearly and accurately, leaving little room for misunderstanding. Imagine a world where people say exactly what they mean, where intentions are not cloaked in ambiguity. It's a world of clarity, where confusion takes a back seat to understanding. To be precise in your speech means to be sincere, to be honest, and to be clear. It means to say what you mean and mean what you say. The precision of your speech reflects the clarity of your thoughts. It's a mirror that reflects your mind to the world. So remember, language is your tool. Use it wisely, use it effectively. Speak clearly if you speak at all. Rule 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. This rule is about more than just skateboarding, it's about life. It's about the importance of risk-taking and self-discovery. When children skateboard, they're not just playing, they're learning. They're learning about balance, about failure and recovery, about the laws of physics and their own physical limitations. They're learning how to navigate the world and their place within it. It's natural to want to protect children from harm, but it's through taking risks and experiencing the consequences that children learn resilience, resourcefulness, and responsibility. If we constantly shield them from danger or discomfort, we rob them of valuable learning experiences that shape their character and prepare them for the real world. So the next time you see a child on a skateboard, resist the urge to step in. Let them take risks, let them make mistakes, let them fall, for they will rise stronger. Finally, Rule 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. This rule, seemingly innocuous, is a metaphorical reminder to take joy in the simple, small things that life presents to us. It's about appreciating those fleeting moments of happiness that often go unnoticed in our relentless pursuit of larger goals. A casual encounter with a cat on the street symbolizes these unexpected moments of joy. The purring feline, oblivious to our human worries, lives in the present, teaching us to do the same. It's a gentle nudge to pause, to breathe, to momentarily step away from our troubles and find happiness in the ordinary. This rule is a reminder that life is a collection of moments, and every moment holds the potential for joy. It's about being open to these moments, recognizing them, and taking the time to enjoy them. So the next time you see a cat on the street, remember Rule 12. Take time to enjoy the small things in life. And there you have it, the 12 rules for life, according to Jordan Peterson. A compelling set of principles that are not just about navigating through the labyrinth of life, but also about understanding the essence of our existence. From standing straight with your shoulders back to treating yourself like someone you're responsible for helping, each rule is a beacon, guiding us towards a more fulfilling life. These rules urge us to be precise in our speech, to make friends with those who want the best for us, and to compare ourselves only to who we were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. They remind us to pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient, and to set our house in perfect order before we criticize the world. And let's not forget the final rule. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. A simple yet profound reminder of the joy in random moments of life. Remember, life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. So get out there and start living according to these rules.